Hey, y'all. Hey, Diva. Hey, Betty White. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, JJ from BK. Hey, Boo. Hey, Nicole. Thank you, Boo. Thank you. Little something, something. I took the braids out. I'm trying to grow I want a long bob, so I'm getting there. It's working its way out. It's working its way out. Good morning, everyone. Good morning to my regular tribe. This not gonna be. It's not gonna be that. It's not gonna be that. So to my regular tribe, I'm coming off the porch. I'm coming off the porch. Good morning, Paige. Hey, Shay. Hey, Boo. I'm coming off the porch. So to my regular Ebony, I'm coming off the porch, Boo. I'm coming off the porch. So to my regular tribe, this is not gonna be. Hey, whoa, how y'all doing? It's not gonna be my kumbaya that we be in here chatting and chilling and having a good time. I'm coming off the porch. Hey, Dommy, coming off the porch, and I had permission. I had permission. I'm coming off the porch with permission. So, yes, Nicole, the porch again, baby. It's the porch again. I know that's right, Ebony. Ebony, I'm getting ready to give you a wrench, boo, in case of some stuff. Let's case of some stuff, okay? Um, we windmilling, Ebony. We windmilling. You may know her. I don't know you because I know you don't be out here in these streets like that. And I normally be minding my business. I don't put people's name in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? I might laugh at a shade or a little giggle. I'm waiting for El Teddy to get in here. He on his way. I'm waiting for El Teddy to get in here. When El Teddy gets in here, we're gonna go ahead and keep it and get this thing started. Um, no, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, this thing be tripping. Oh, there it is right there. All right. El Teddy, where you at? Let me text him real quick because I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If he don't, I know he coming. He's coming, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Well, thank you, Betty White. Thank you. That's actually what this is about. It's about the Jay Wilson video. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I actually had a great time. I did. I had me a good time. I had me a good kiki and a good hoo hoo. That's right, Hermit TV Junkie. That's right. I know who my folks, my regular folks. I know we don't do this, but um, let me say this. Let me get started. Wasn't it funny, Bobo? It was. It was a fun time. It was a fun time. I had a good time. I had a good kiki. So let me just go ahead and let me start with this. Oh, okay. Okay. It's a long one. It's a long live. I came in, I guess about halfway. I came in, and then Spiller Boy came in maybe the last hour, last 45 minutes, something like that. Hey Carolyn, what's going on? I'm about to give it to y'all. So in the infamous words of Miss Kenya Moore, don't come for me if I didn't send for you. I didn't send for you. Don't come for me. And I thought that y'all would have learned y'all lesson when I dropped that video on the Truth Enterprise. And again, I didn't cuss her out. I didn't get loud. I didn't call her out her name. I just shared some things with her that maybe would help her in understanding what she needed to understand about mother. So let me just give y'all a little bit of background for those people who don't know what the hell I'm talking about right now. It was good TV, Shay. It was real good TV. Last night, y'all know, for those who were in my live last night, y'all know I told y'all I was going to a party, right? I was going to a surprise birthday party, was at the party chilling. I have a long day today. That's why shouts out to El Teddy. For those of you who follow El Teddy, y'all know that he normally goes live on Saturday mornings, but I don't go live when he goes live. I don't go live when mother goes live. And so I sent him a text this morning that was like, look, I know you normally go live on Saturday mornings, but I need about an hour. Because I'm gonna when I get done with this live, I gotta hit them streets. I got three cookouts to get to today. Okay. Hey, Amina's Kitchen. I got 3 cookouts to get to today. The first one starts at like noon. So I get out of here. And I know Swipe Left is coming back today. So Swipe Left will be on that noon. I was like, let me get that little hour. Let me get a little hour in there. Hey Rebecca, how you doing, baby? So on my way home from the party, because I wasn't staying at the party long. Hey Teddy, I was trying to wait for you to get in here, boo. I wasn't staying at the party long. I go into YouTube. You know, I'm listening to YouTube on the way home, and I saw that Jay Wilson had another panel going, and I saw my boy L Teddy on the panel. I said, okay, L, I see you, boo. So I click onto the live, and they're talking about education. Well, y'all know that's right up my alley. Y'all know I love it. And the more I'm listening, the more irritated and agitated I'm getting, y'all. I'm texting. I pulled over once or twice, okay, because I was like, Jay Wilson, please let me on your platform. Jay Wilson don't know me from a hole in the wall. I'm like, please send me the link, please. I done sent him an email begging. I just want, because I was like, I just had so much I want to say. I'm listening to this woman who is just going off, and El Teddy's trying to get in there, and she won't let him talk. And I was just like, oh Lord, I'm trying to get in. So Jay Wilson sent me the link, right? By that time I was home. So I logged in, and I got on the panel. Now, let me be clear about a few things. I know who the hell Heidi Snowfly is, because Heidi Snowfly been coming after my mother. I know who she is, but I've been staying on the porch with your ass because he was more than enough, okay? He was more than enough. So I've been staying on the porch. I hadn't said nothing to you. And I didn't say nothing to you last night. I was coming on here to talk about education. That's what I was talking about. It's not my fault that you don't have none. It's not my fault that what education you have seemed to be ill-equipped to have a conversation with myself and El Teddy last night. That's not my fault. That's not my fault. As El Teddy kept saying, your cognitive ability has not risen past the level of where your son currently is. That's not my fault. No disrespect to the Texas education system, in which you are so proud to say that you graduated from, but that is also the same school system that sounds great curse, that the woman I'm about to talk about came from. And we know she's a damn idiot. Try not to curse, y'all. Try not to curse. Try not to curse. So I get on the panel, and she just can't control herself. She cannot. She cannot control herself, okay? She doesn't want to listen. See, in order to have a conversation, and Teddy said this, he said, at this point, I know you're no longer listening to me. You are only waiting for your opportunity to speak. Because when you have a conversation, I read this somewhere one time, that when there's a conversation, there should be a pause in between statements, because there should be processing time. If I say something to you, there should be a pause before you respond, because that means that you were listening to me and you need time to take in what I said. If you're ready to jump as soon as I get done talking, that means you weren't listening to what I said. You weren't listening to what I said. So let me get to what we call her, El Teddy. What's her name? Cece. What's her name? Cece. I don't even remember what he called her. Whatever he called her as. Y'all know, of course, as soon as the panel went off last night, because it was a mess. Okay, it was a mess. Spiller Boy came on, and as soon as Spiller Boy came on, I said, well, this is over. And because we know that, there you go. Cece Amon. Yeah. It was the Amon part I couldn't remember. We know that him and Heidi don't get along. So as soon as he came on the panel, I already knew. And I was just sitting back ready to laugh. I was just like, well, I'm here for the last. And if you notice, if you were watching, I didn't have a whole lot to say at that point. I mean, I threw in a few things here and there. I might have had a little bit of shade here and there. But for the most part, I didn't have a whole lot to say at that point, because at that point, it had switched. And it was about gags and laughing and having a good time at that point. For real. Okay. So everybody went live last night. Everybody had their 2 cents to say, and that's cool. That's cool. That's what we're here for. It's cool. I knew when I went on that panel, people was gonna have something to say, and I don't have a problem with that. Just click subscribe on your way out. But she over there on her platform, and see, here's the thing: you do not have to attack somebody in order to get a point across, nor do you have to go after the low-hanging fruit. I keep telling y'all when y'all get into these reads, you do not have to go after low-hanging fruit. You don't. You do not. Calling me fat is low-hanging fruit. Anybody with 2 eyes can see that I am fat. I got 2 chins. Look at that. That is not a read. Is that a read? Calling me fat? Is that a read? She said I got brown walls. And she said it like that was a problem that I got brown walls, y'all. She was like, and she sitting over there with her brown walls. It's called paint. They don't have paint in Texas. El Teddy, do they have paint in Texas? Tell me, El Teddy, they got paint in Texas. That's called paint. Because see, I have a house. I own my house. I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want to do to my house. If I want to paint my walls, polka dot, that's what I can do. That's my house. That's what I can do. Maybe this no disrespect to people who live in apartments, because when I lived in apartments, I had many apartments. Not many, but I lived in apartments. When I lived in apartments, Tracy is in Texas. Isn't Tracy in Texas? Tracy's in Texas. She's in San Antonio. I'm talking about Tracy. I ain't talking about that other chick. I'm talking about because Tracy came for me last night. I wouldn't have had no problem with Heidi talking about me because Heidi was at least on the panel and she might have felt like I did something to her. Tracy didn't have no reason to put my name in her mouth, period. That's who I'm talking about, Teddy. I'm talking about Tracy. She didn't have no reason to put my name in her mouth. I didn't say nothing to that woman or about that woman. I have never come on my platform and dragged that woman. And I could have many times. Because she makes it oh so easy. Oh so easy. Oh, she came for you too, boo. Go watch her go watch her live from last night. You might not want to give her a coin. I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. But yeah, because I be in the bushes. And the reason why I didn't say nothing to you, I was listening. I was in your live last night and I heard everything you said and I took notes. And the reason why I didn't say nothing to you in your live last night is because all you do is block people when they say something you don't like. So I know that you would not have engaged me in an honest conversation. You just would have blocked me because I was in there and I said something you didn't like. So I didn't say nothing. I said, that's okay. I got a bigger platform when I go on live. And that's what I said. I'm just going to sleep on this. And I'm going to come back in the morning and say what I got to say. Hey, J. Dot. Hey, Sees Too Much. That's all right. All she does is talk, but I'm saying the stuff that she says is low-hanging fruit. If you gonna read me, boo. If you gonna come for me. But you talking about my walls are brown? What kind of dumb shit is that? And yes, and actually that's not a brown. That's really not. I forgot the name of the paint. Because when I bought my house 7 years ago, I painted it. It's really actually time for me to paint again. It's actually time for me to put a new coat all over my house. See, here's the thing. I don't like white walls. And the first thing I said when I bought my house was, I do not want a white wall in my house. And I don't have one. Every room in my house is painted, including the bathrooms, including the hallways. Every room in my house is painted. I don't like white walls. So you're going to come for me because I got brown walls. I can move the laptop into every room in my house and we can go through all the colors because they all painted. Thank you, Ebony. This is my living room. I like my living room. The whole living room is like an earth tone. It's like earth tone colors. The whole living room. My recliner is like a greenish, like that. I don't know colors. I'm not an interior decorator. My sectional is a brown. You know what I mean? I've got, brown wood, my bar, my bookshelf. You know what I mean? It's all the earth tone in here. All earth tone colors. I don't know. Maybe she can't do that in her apartment. In her apartment, to quote Jay Wilson, over by the power lines. Maybe she can't paint her walls, so it's a problem for her. I don't know. Maybe she can't paint her walls over in her apartment. I don't know. With the cascading waterfalls in the front. I don't know. I'm going to tell you what she said about you, Teddy. Let me just get through my notes real quick. I'm going to tell you what she said because I want to make sure. And thank you once again. Shout out to El Teddy because this is normally his time when he go live. He gives us his Saturday morning moment. And I texted him this morning and said, I got to go live. I got to get this off my chest. And he was like, go for it, boo. Because I don't go live when he goes live. And I know this is normally his time. So thank you, boo. And I respect that. I appreciate it. Oh, that's the one she said, y'all. Here go another low-hanging fruit. Here go one. She said that I must not be that great of a teacher because I ain't been to Weight Watchers yet. Now, like she always likes to say, make that make sense. Make that make sense. So, ain't no fat teachers? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. So, because I ain't been to Weight Watchers, I must not be a good teacher? Make that make sense. I'm telling you, Ebony, make that make sense. That's what I'm saying, y'all. She said, and then somebody else later on, somebody called into her live and said something about me not pushing away from the table and eating all the bacon. It was funny. See, here's the thing. I've been fat all my life, baby. There's not a fat joke you can give me that I ain't never heard. I've been fat my whole life. I ain't never been no skinny bitch. Never. Now, I have been smaller than what I am now, but I've been heavier. So you can't give me no fat joke that I ain't heard. So the fat jokes don't bother me too much. You don't know my name. You describe me as the fat girl. Okay, fine. That's cool. But here's the thing. Make it make sense. Me not going to Weight Watchers is equal to me not being a good teacher. Please understand. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Please. Thank you, C's too much. I appreciate you, baby. Ain't nobody ever, you better say it again, Shay. Ain't nobody ever missed no lover from being plus size, because I know I ain't never missed no lover from being plus size. I know you better say it. Oh, not people who make fat jokes and mad because they hungry and single. Yes, baby. Hold on a second, y'all. My fat ass is hot. I got to turn my ear up. Hold on. I had that light in my face, y'all. I was getting a little warm. I had to turn my ear up. So that's okay. So that's the Weight Watchers. Okay. Oh, Teddy, she said that the two of us must not have gone to any accredited schools. That's what she said. That's one of the things she said about you, that we must not have gone to any accredited schools. So let me go ahead and break it down for you, boo. Let me just break this down for you, boo. I've been in education for 21 years. I've held a variety of jobs in education, from classroom teacher up to administrator. Yes, I've been an administrator. I have written research that has been published. I have presented my research at a variety of conferences, including at Harvard University. Harvard, not Howard. No disrespect to Howard. I just wanted to make sure you understood that's at Harvard. I have traveled, had my travel paid for to come and present. Just so you know. Okay. Now, when we start talking about accreditation, I have my undergraduate degree from Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina. I have two master's degrees from Trinity University in Washington, D.C. Docs what the fuck you want to docs. Trinity University. Maybe you heard of this woman by the name of Nancy Pelosi. You probably don't know who the hell I just said. Nancy Pelosi. Google her, Tracy. Google her. She graduated from Trinity University. Google her. Google her. I am certified to teach in 2 states and the District of Columbia. Figure out what the other 2 states are. Now I can't speak for El Teddy, but I do know that El Teddy has something called a PH of a D. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Fi Babe, I know you don't watch me, boo. I know you don't watch me, but somebody let Fi Babe know that we need to add the word doctorate to Tracy's flashcard Friday. Please let Fi Babe know. Okay? Let Fi Babe know. Oh, ain't nobody stealing my joy, Carolyn. I'm having a good time. I'm having fun, boo. When I get off here, I'm about to go to 1, 2, 3 cookouts because I got friends. Okay? Baby, ain't nobody stealing my joy. I'm having a good time. I am, girl. I thought the shit was funny. That's why I took notes. I just wanted to make sure I addressed all of it. But let Fi Babe know that for Flashcard Friday, we need to add the word doctorate. because Tracy said that she has a friend who's a teacher and she has her master's degree and she's working on her doctorand's degree. There's no such thing as a doctorand's degree. Teddy, help me out. Do you have a doctorand's degree? Now, Teddy has his doctorate, PH of a D. But please tell me, do you have a doctorand's degree? So somebody let Phi Babe know that Tracy, add the word doctorate to Flashcard Friday for Tracy. Please do. I'm almost done, y'all. I just want to get through my notes. Oh, she said I look like a man. That's fine. You might feel that way. That's cool. I got plenty of men who don't feel that way. Okay. And last but not least, the last thing I do want to say, and I want to say this is serious. And this is really part of the reason why I came on here, because what you're not going to do is change the narrative. You're not going to change what I said, and you're not going to change the narrative, and you're not going to make words come out my mouth that did not come out my mouth. You could talk about how I look. You could talk about what I'm, they said I had on, that I was by 4-eye. Baby, I've been wearing glasses since I was 4 years old. It ain't an eyeglass joke you can tell that I ain't heard. I've been wearing glasses since I was, like I said, since I was 4 years old. There's not an eyeglass joke you can tell. That's not a fat joke you can tell. Ain't nothing you can say that's it don't bother me. The shit don't bother me. It really doesn't. But one of the main reasons why I did come on here, other than to have a little kiki and ha-ha, somebody said, good morning, Snapchat. Somebody said that I was making fun of autistic children. So I really wanted to clear that up. That was really one of the main things I wanted to clear up. Let me be clear, and let me say this from the mountaintops. I did not make fun of autistic children. I did not. I said that my godson is autistic. And what I said was, Heidi, if your son is highly functioning, but he can't open up a Ziploc bag, you may need to get him tested because he may be on the spectrum. That's what I said. Now, you could say I was throwing shade. You could say I was being funny, but I wasn't. I was really being serious because my godson is on the spectrum. He is autistic. And I said that he can, at the age of, he was in first or second grade, he could read and understand Shakespeare. Not just read it, understand Shakespeare, but the baby couldn't tie his shoes. That is what I said. Don't put words in my mouth. Don't change my narrative. And damn sure don't say I'm on here making fun of kids, because I didn't. That's what you do. You talk about kids. That's what you do. I didn't make fun of that. And that was somebody in her chat said it. But here's what I'm going to say. When somebody in your chat says stuff, you got to be very careful about bringing it to the people can read it in the comments, but you got to be very careful about what you put up here. Now that I wanted to make sure I cleared up, and I'm not playing when I say that. I did not make fun of no kids. I did not. I did say Heidi might want to get her son tested. I did say that. And I meant it. Thank you, Phoebe. I said Phoebe. Phoebe, I'm sorry. Thank you, baby. Oh, they do. Oh my gosh, super chat. The whole narrative had changed by the time it got over to Tracy's chat and Heidi's chat. The whole thing had been spun around. If you go back and look at that live, I ain't saying shit. I was talking about education. Now I ain't gonna lie, I laughed because shit was funny. If it's funny, I'm gonna laugh. Just like I was laughing. I was listening to VS's chat this morning, and VS called me fat too. She said the big girl on the panel. Okay, she didn't know my name. I ain't mad about that. She said the big girl with the bifocals. Again, okay. Now she did say she thought I was gay. I'm not gay, VS. It's okay though. It's fine you thought I was gay, but I'm not. I'm not gay. And it's cool. But VS wasn't disrespectful about how she spoke about me, in my opinion. She said I was part of the setup, but she thought the whole thing was a setup. She felt like we set Heidi fly up. I didn't set nobody up. But what I did know was as soon as Spiller Boy came on the panel, I knew it was going to be a whole nother conversation because Spiller Boy and Heidi don't get along. And please be clear. Tracy, this going back to you. I'm not part of nobody's clique, clan, nothing else, for the exception of I am a part of the House of Treasure. I am a daughter of Milan Treasure. Please know that. But I ain't part of nobody else's clique, clan, or nothing else. And I was a part of the House of Treasure before I even came on. I claimed James before I even came. Well, no, that's not true. That's a lie. I'm about to tell a lie. That's not true. I was a fan of James before I came on YouTube. So I was about to tell a lie. Thank you, Heidi. Right. So I don't know how the hell we coordinated L Teddy, Really B, James Caldwell to set Heidi up when Heidi was just in the chat and Jay Wilson asked Heidi to come on the chat. And as far as I was concerned, Jay Wilson was a lot nicer to Heidi than I would have been because Heidi was tripping the whole. He should have muted her long. And I'm not saying kicked her off because he didn't kick her off. She left both times. He didn't kick her off either time. She voluntarily clicked off of the panel. But I feel like he should have muted her because she wouldn't listen. You know. So yeah, y'all. Heidi was tipsy. She had those moon shades on. Yeah, Teddy. I mean, what? So let me see if I can remember what Tracy said about you. What did Tracy say about you? She did say she was saying it. Were you from an accredited university? So again, I know you went to Florida State or Florida A&M. I don't know where you got your PhD from, but I know you got one. But you have your own platform, sir. I know you are more than ready to say what you have to say. What else they did say something about you, Teddy? I'm sorry, baby. I didn't even write the notes down. But what else did they say about you, Teddy? I'm trying to remember. Tracy's reads are weak. I don't know what she said. Her reads are weak, boo. Her reads are weak. I don't remember what she said, but I do know that she questioned our accreditation and our qualification because her friend is getting her doctorate's degree. She don't know what our qualifications are to teach. And I'm sure your friend is not getting a doctorate's degree. I promise you that's not what she gets. I promise you she ain't getting a doctorate's degree. She ain't getting the doctorate's degree. People be putting words in folks' mouths and they run with it. Yes. Thank you. You better get it one program, Glamour. You better tell them. Well, thank you for the new sub. Thank you, baby. Thank you. Yeah, and the thing is this, like real talk, y'all, like real talk. I really was just coming on here to talk about education because, like I said, I get paid to speak about education. And I'm not even saying that to be funny. I have gotten paid to speak on what I know about education. You don't want me to go there. Like last night when I started talking about what we've seen in the last 7 years of education with this whole education reform that started under Michelle Reed. Don't get me started, boo. I get paid to talk about what I know about education. I came on here to talk about education. Yes, YouTube. Yeah, when I saw Heidi was on the panel, I knew it was going to be, it was going to be crazy. But I really did come on here to talk about education. And if people want to call me fat, they can call me fat. I don't care. People want to say I got 4 eyes and my glasses. I don't give a damn. That's fine. They want to talk about my brown walls. I mean, I don't know why that's an issue, but okay. I don't know why my brown walls are a problem for anybody, but all right. I don't remember asking nobody to pay for the paint. I don't remember asking nobody their opinion. I really don't. I don't remember asking nobody for shit about my brown walls. Hey, jaded nerd. Hey, boo. For all my new subbies, this is my social media information, y'all. Hey, what's up, Liz Fashion Talents? How you doing, boo? How you doing? So yeah, as far as thank you, David. And again, David, this is just I'm giving it about another 10 minutes of my day, and then I'm out of here and I'm gonna get ready for swipe left. And I know Teddy gonna go live at some point today, and I'll be in and out when I'm in the car traveling from one event to the next. I'm going to I'm going to my friends and family day for my chapter. Then I'm going to a family cookout, and then I got a friend celebrating a birthday. I'm gonna end my night at his cookout. Ooh, that's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm doing today. So I'll be in and out, and I'll be back home. I don't know. Sometime tonight I'll be back home. Sometime tonight. I'm grown. So, we gonna get, the content is what it is. This less than 5% of my channel. Only reason why I'm addressing it is, like I said, because you're not gonna change narratives. You're not gonna put words in my mouth. You're not gonna say I talked about children and I was talking about making fun of autistic kids. And again, Tracy didn't say I said that. Somebody in her chat said it, but she repeated it. Don't even repeat it if you don't know it to be true and you didn't hear me say it. Because she even said, well, I didn't hear her say that. Well, then don't fucking say it. Don't repeat it. If you didn't hear me say it, then you don't repeat it. Because I didn't talk about nobody's kids. I didn't even talk about Heidi's kids. I talked about Heidi's parenting. That's two different things. I don't even know why she came for me at all. She didn't have nothing to do with this. Your beef with Jay Wilson don't have nothing to do with me. I ain't never said nothing about you. And I could have. Like I said, there've been plenty of times I could have had a whole lot to say. I ain't said nothing about that woman. I've laughed about her because the shit be funny. Oh, so she called El Teddy drunk. Now I know Heidi said that. Heidi said that you were drunk and that you shouldn't be teaching nobody's kids. Heidi said that. Hey, Mike, Mike Hart TV, I love you. I'm a fan, boo. Thanks for coming in my chat. I'm a fan. I am gonna keep doing me. Like I said, honestly, y'all, I started with the dumb stuff, but my main reason for really addressing it is because, like I said, you're not gonna change my narrative. You're not gonna put words in my mouth, and you're not gonna, because I am a professional. I do get paid to take care to teach people's children. I absolutely am. And you could question a whole lot about me. You could call me what you want to call me, like I said, my godson is autistic. So what you're not going to do is say I was making fun of autistic kids, because I was not. I was talking about my godson. How I'm gonna start a sentence, my godson is autistic, and then start talking about autistic kids? That don't even make no sense. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. After you get done making the fact that I'm fat, that means I can't be a good teacher, make sense. Please make that make sense. The fact that I didn't go to Weight Watchers, which I have, by the way, but the fact that I didn't go to Weight Watchers had something to do with my teaching ability. Please make that make sense. You make that make sense. We can all, when you make that make sense, we can all have a good time. That's right, Shondo. So Heidi's live now over there going off. Raphael, I ain't upset, boo. I really am not. I am not. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. But y'all know who was funny this morning? I'm telling y'all who was funny. I was in the bush. See, I be in the bushes. I don't speak in everybody's chat, but I go through it. So VS was she was talking this morning, and she was basically telling Heidi, why did you let them get you like that? Like, you made yourself look crazy. And she was talking about how when Heidi was going off, how we were just sitting here like this. She said she was talking about James. James was just like, she said, you let them make you look stupid. You was looking crazy. And they were just sitting there like this. Because that's what I was doing. I was just sitting there looking at her like, because all I kept thinking to myself was, if that is how you show up to your child's school, that's all I kept thinking. The whole time she was talking, that's all I was going through my mind was, if this is how you show up to your child's school, that's all I kept thinking in my head. Teddy, your body language, yes. Yes. Sounds like you are discussing someone without a profession and no context of what it means to be a licensed professional, ignore the ignorant. You're right, Cyber Diva. James and El Teddy, because El Teddy, you were, first of all, El Teddy, you know your face be giving it up. You know you got resting bitch face. You know your face was giving it. Don't act like you ain't know. Don't act like you ain't know your face was giving it, because it was. It was. Your face was saying it all right here. It was. That thing was hilarious. And I knew as soon as I saw Spiller Boy come on that panel, I said, oh, it's over. I said, it's over. And yes, please know, if I'm going to win, y'all know this. Look, this the biggest chat I've ever had. So it's a lot of people in here that don't know. But it is anybody who know me know I'm going to win Mill for Mother. I'm going to win Mill for Mother. So when I saw Mother come on the panel, I was like, well, there's education out the window because this is about to go left real quick. And he was right. He came on here because it was like, I ain't coming on here for that. I'm coming on here to let y'all know what's really good and what's going on. Because at the end of the day, if you really were concerned about people hearing what you had to say and your concerns about your experiences, I'm not negating her experience as a mother. I'm not negating what she went through as a parent. And I mean, as a parent, and maybe her frustration with the school her child went to. I know teachers that need to retire. I know administrators that need to retire. I know that schools that need to be revamped. I understand that our education system is far from perfect. Far from perfect. But you're not going to get anybody to listen to you screaming and hollering and talking over somebody. You ain't never going to get nobody to hear what you have to say. That's just not going to happen. And you know it. I wanted y'all to touch on how education has played into the changes. Also, I personally believe the kids have to be learning from the crawl. Well, you know what, Shay? I would wanted to get into all of that. Hold on, I'm gonna come back to you. Oh, I hear you, sees too much. Yeah, you want to come back. I have to check out the video. Yeah, yeah. It's Jay Wilson's live from last night. It's a long live, but it's worth a sit down. You can't keep your child home for 5 years and expect him to start learning at 6. Shoot, my nephew is 2. He'll be 2 next month, and he already can identify some numbers. He already can count. We do with his fingers 1, 2, 3. I bought decals for his bedroom. He's got the alphabet all over his bedroom. I mean, it has to. It has to. I even tried to tell her that maybe that did happen, but don't say all. Exactly, because again, once you start using that broad stroke of all, and you start being inclusive of everyone, just like when she said, if you send your kids to school, they're going to get murdered. Like that is a very loaded statement to say when you have millions of children that go to school every day, that come home fine every day. And I understand that we have a gun issue problem in this country, but that's not because of the schools. It's not the schools' fault that we have shootings in schools. Is that the school's fault? I mean, my God. And she has children. She kept saying, y'all are not parents, so y'all put a messy parent there. She came on. Ain't nobody asked her. I mean, Jay asked her to come on, but ain't nobody asked her to act a fool. Exactly. I don't talk about a kid. Me either, Lady P. I would never talk about somebody's child. I could talk about your parenting. Hey, Shell. Thank you, boo. And she did actually do some research. Most of these shootings were done in what would be called pristine areas. Well, that's true too. A lot of these shootings do take place at these schools, what she called the creme de la creme yesterday. Why did she change her hats 3 times? She did a Ray J, didn't she? Y'all remember last year on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Ray J, every time they put the camera on him, he had changed the position of his hat. She pulled a Ray J last night. There were a lot of educators in the chat, and they were all being triggered from her statements. Exactly. And then that ignorant lady in the chat that told me that, I knew what I was signing up for, so I shouldn't complain about not making good money. I said so because I have a passion for teaching and I have a calling to teach, I should be in poverty. Well, yeah, get another job. Wow. I was like, wow, that's just ignorant. My grandbaby is 7 months and we do colors and shapes. Exactly. You got to start them early. Like you can't, I told her she was wrong and they blocked me. Exactly. And that's why I didn't say nothing in Tracy's chat, because I know that's all she does. The minute you say something that she doesn't like, either she would have said call in or she would have blocked me. And if she had said, well, call in, Really B. Call in if you got something you want to say, Really B. But then she would have just tried to talk over me and stuff. I don't got the energy for that. I can come over here and say what I want to say. And I don't care whether she hears it or not. I honestly don't. I just want to clear that up. But I don't care if she, exactly. That's all they know how to do is block people, block people, block people, block people. Yeah. Yup. That was funny. Yeah, y'all. But no, when you start talking about it again, I could do education all night. L. Teddy could do education. Jay Wilson can do education. James can do education. James worked at a school. And when people come to me and say, you don't understand what it's like to be a parent, I don't. And I've never tried to. I've never tried to. I don't understand what it's like to be a parent. I don't have a child. I don't have a child in school. I've never had to fight for my child when it came to their educational rights. I've helped other parents do it. I worked as a parent advocate for 2 years. I've helped other parents go into the school and know and taught them the law, what the law says about parental rights. How does IDEA affect parents and what their rights are when it comes to the school? I did that for 2 years. So I do know what that's like. And that's why I told Heidi what I said. You might want to get your son tested. That's not a dig. That's not a dig. That is a legitimate statement. You might want to get your son tested. Something wrong with that. And like Jay Wilson said, maybe he's in the wrong classes. He may very well be. But the school will not do anything unless they have the documentation to support that type of decision. That's all I was saying. I'm a college instructor and I go above and beyond my job description, but the school system in the low income areas of my city truly are failing our low income students. They are. Speaking on your love of discussing education, did you see the video I tagged you in last night on Twitter? No, I have to go back to Twitter. No, I didn't see it. I'm gonna go look. I'll go look when I'm about to get off of here in about 10 minutes. All my son's teachers just love him. They always told me he was willing to learn. It starts at home. Yeah, it does. It does. Part of what she is saying is correct. There are some teachers who give off, I'm only here for a check, but you can't generalize that. Exactly. I work with some of them. I work with some of them. You ain't gonna never see, you will never hear me say all teachers, because all teachers ain't nothing. There's no such thing as all teachers. All teachers ain't nothing. All teachers are not good. All teachers are not bad. That's in any profession. That's why they tell people when you go to the doctor and you get a diagnosis. What's the first thing they tell you when you get a diagnosis from a doctor? Get a second opinion, because there's no perfect anything. But that's why you have to be involved. That's why you have to be at the school, not to cuss nobody out. Don't come up to the school when there's a problem. Don't come up to the school ready to fight, but be involved and be a part of what's going on and be a part of the process. That's how you become a part of the situation and you become a positive part. We're a team. We're supposed to be working together. But again, if she went up to the school in the same way that she came on that panel, I already know what she got when she went up into that school. I already know what she got because I've dealt with parents like her. So I already know what she got. Oh, Simone, girl. Tracy had my name in her mouth. That's all. I was just telling Tracy, keep my name out of her mouth. Just keep my name out your mouth. That's it. I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't call for you. I didn't send for you. I didn't mention your name. You got beef with Jay Wilson. Don't bring me in that shit. I don't have nothing to do with what's going on between you and Jay Wilson. I ain't got no beef with, well, I don't have nothing to do with what's going on between you and Jay Wilson. You won't call, if you didn't remember my name and you felt like you needed to describe me, that's one thing. But you're not gonna come on here. I mean, again, just the stuff she was saying was just so stupid and ignorant. And then you want to lie and put words in my mouth. Yeah, that's all. Shameless plug to the whole room. Check out my most recent video. But love as many. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna shout everybody out right now because I'm about to get off here in a minute. The iconic thing is that I was just talking about content creators like her platform versus Graves. Okay. Okay. Hey, Jaded. Yeah, real quick before I forget, I'm gonna shout everybody out in the room. If you're a content creator and I don't call your name, just drop it in the bottom. Our L Teddy, Hermit TV Junkie, Jaded Nerd. I saw Mike Hard TV in here earlier. Who else is in here, you guys? I don't want to miss nobody. Just drop it down there, y'all. The other content creators in here, I always Lady P, don't you have a YouTube, right, Lady P? I'm trying to scroll up to see who else is in here. Yeah, drop it down there though. If you have a YouTube and I missed you, drop it down there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm shouting everybody out. What's up? Oh, Pat. Pat. Let me tell y'all something. See, I was about to get off here, but real quick. Trisha Proctor, that's my friend in real life. That's my friend in real life. Like, real life. Like, she could knock on my door right now, know where I live in real life. And let me tell y'all what you don't want. She different now. She has grown and she's saved now. But the old Trisha Proctor will already be at my house ready to get in the car and drive to Texas. Please know that. Please know that. Please know that. The old Trisha Proctor would be like, when we get ready to drive, we on our way to Texas, right? We'll be back. Girl, you'll be back by Monday. I'll drive. Evie, I didn't know you were there, baby. Ebony, y'all check out Evie reviews. My bad, baby. You know you my boo. JLC Productions, check it out. Yes, check it out. Y'all drop it down there. Yeah. Trisha is, let me tell you something. I used to be the one calming her down. I used to be the one to be like, girl, it's not that serious. Come on, girl. Come on, it ain't that serious. That's the one I used to be like, girl, it ain't that serious. Girl, Pat, let me tell you, somebody on these YouTube streets, girl, was talking about your girl last night, girl. She was talking about your girl last night, Pat. Yes, bet. Hold on, y'all. That ad did not come on. Hold on. Woo! Yeah, that light. See, that light is right in my face and it's hot in here. There it is. Woo, I need to cool off for a few minutes before I get ready to get out of here. Yes. Pat is that friend, or like I said, that she better now. But Pat was that friend that if you called her up and was like, boom, 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 she'd be like, all right, let's go. Come pick me up. Put my sneakers on. She was that. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody need that. Everybody need that. Everybody need that. Everybody need that. I'm telling you, everybody need that friend. Girl, I'm good. Simone, I'm so good. Please know, baby, I'm good. But thank you for checking on me, boo. All I'm saying to her is just keep my name out your mouth. You do your YouTube beef, you report your YouTube news. And if I'm part of the YouTube news and you feel the need to report on me and you don't read, first of all, if you're a good reporter, write my name down. How about that? Write my name down. Spell it right. Do I need to put that on a flashcard for you, Tracy? ReallyBThePodcast, capital B, capital T, capital V. Now, if I need to, I can go back to my old name. I know you know how to spell bitch. Yes, Flashcard Friday. There you go, Pat. She said, I'm saved now, but these hands still work. I know they do, boo. I know they do. I know they do, boo. And I know if I need them, I know if I spell it slower, I need to spell it a little bit slower. Exactly. You call yourself a damn reporter, then report. If you're a reporter, you reporting what's going on in these YouTube streets. Report it, bitch. But get it right. I was on that panel. I knew the minute I went on that panel, somebody was going to have something to say. I don't care. I get in front of this camera every day with the gap tooth, with the double chin, with the glasses on. I don't care. Talk about all of that. All of that's free. That's all out there for everybody to see. But if you're gonna report on the news, get my name right. And don't misrepresent what I said. Well, thank you, Abby. That's right. Put some respect on my name. That's probably how she spell it too, Ebony. She probably think that's how you spell respect. Because her friend is getting a doctorate's degree. Her friend getting a doctorate's degree. So my light messing up. Her friend getting the light outside is changing, so the light in here is changing. Hold on. Yeah, VS did. But all VS, but you know what though, Teddy? All VS said was, I'm gonna tell you what VS said. Can y'all see my brown walls better now? You see my brown walls better? You see, it's really when you come in, Pat, you've been in my house many times. When my living room, this is really, it looked brown on the camera. It's really not a brown. It's more of an earth tone-ish, Anyway. Because when you own a house, you can paint. when you own a house. And then somebody in her chat talking about they act like Jay Wilson act like owning a house just because everybody don't want the responsibility of a house. And that's fine. You are absolutely correct. I know people who choose to live in an apartment their whole life. You are absolutely correct. There's nothing wrong with saying I don't want to be a homeowner. There isn't. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying I don't want to be a homeowner. I would never put anybody down for not having a house. All I'm saying is maybe you don't understand that when you own a house, you could do that kind of stuff like paint. You don't have to send a letter to the landlord asking for permission. I am the landlord, bitch. Well, Lady P, tag me in it, boo, because I want to see it. Tag me in it. And where is Nep, Lady P? That's my boo. That's my boo. Nepatary, that's my boo. My name is Santa now. I'll be checking my list and checking it twice. Oh, real quick before I get off here, let me tell you what. And I'm saying this, and y'all know, I don't have no beef one way or the other with nobody. I don't have no beef with VS or not with VS, whatever. VS ain't never. Again, she said, the biggest thing she said, this is what she said, El Teddy. She said, because she was really coming at Heidi. She was telling Heidi that she handled the situation wrong. That's really what she was saying. And she was saying, that's right, we get ready for Swipe Left, y'all. I'm getting off of here in about 5 minutes so y'all can get over there because Swipe Left is coming back today. So I'm getting ready to get off. But I'm going to say this one last thing to El Teddy, and then I'm getting off of here. And then we're going to go over for Swipe Left. Thank you, Jaded. She was really coming at Heidi, telling Heidi she handled the situation wrong. And the funniest thing she said was, she said, you done gave 2 YouTubers that I never even heard of before clout. She said, you had the big girl, talking about me, and the boy that got the haircut like me. That's really all she kept saying was the boy with the haircut like me. Basically saying that y'all had the same haircut. That's really what it is. You running late for Swipe Left, Spiller Boy? What time is Swipe Left? What time is it starting? I knew my mother was out there in them bushes. Mwah. What time is it starting, boo? Super chat, no problem. Oh, that's right. You were having some computer issues last night. Swipe Left, go over to Spiller Boy TV. It's his show on Spiller Boy TV. Usually on Saturday mornings, he does celebrity news and gossip. So go ahead and subscribe to Spiller Boy TV. He just came into the room, and his show Swipe Left. But he said it's running late today. It usually starts at noon, but it's running late today. So, but it'll be up. I'll be waiting for the alert. Yes, the return of Swipe Left. Yes, Swipe Left. That's right, Jaded. One of the best shows on the YouTube. Round 132. Okay, that's cool. I'll be in between cookouts. I'll be leaving, because we'll see. I'm about to leave out of here now. I got to go to my first cookout, which is out. It's way out in Virginia. I'll be down there near VS, the cookout that I'm going to. And then I got to work my way back into Betty White. You saw my shirt. You talking about my shirt, Betty White? But yeah. Who is this texting me? Swipe Left is running a little bit late. It's, mother, we love you, mother. You'll be at a feast in Napa. Ooh, Carolyn, I want to be like you when I grow up. Yes, Napa. Yes. I went to Napa when I was in San Francisco. I went to Napa Valley. Me and my cousin, we did a wine. We went to a couple of wineries while we were down there. We was the only black folk in the building, y'all. We was the only black folk there. I said, well, daggone. I said, I know they got black people in Napa. Even when we went to the restaurant to eat, I said, I know they got black people that live in Napa, but maybe not. Exactly, Rebecca. Thank you, boo. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, exactly. I do this every day. Like, I don't make fun of, now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't gonna say I ain't never laughed at no kids. Kids are funny. Kids are hilarious. Okay. And I don't mean laughing at them. I'm saying they're funny. Kids are funny. But I don't make fun of kids with disabilities. I don't do that. Absolutely not. Like I said, my god baby has autism, and I will fight somebody that makes fun of him. I will fight them. Please know that. Make fun of my baby. But the baby can't take his shirt off without help. But he can read the Wall Street Journal and understands it. He watches Susie Orman for fun. He understands financing. But the baby can't take his shirt off without help. And that's just the fact of the matter. That's a fact. He still wears he about to go into the 6th grade and he still can't tie his shoes really good. He can, but it's hard. It's hard for him to tie his shoes. We ended up getting him, I don't know if y'all ever heard of, they're called invisible shoelaces. They're actual shoelaces, but they have elastic on them and you just knot them. So basically you don't have to actually physically tie the shoes every day, but he doesn't have to wear Velcro sneakers because But yeah, or he has slip-ons. But he can read the Wall Street Journal. Shit. I'm gonna let him do my budget in a few years. The hell? Exactly, Ebony. Shoot, in a couple of years, I'm about to give him my daggone bank statements and say, work it out for Auntie, work it out. Auntie will tie your shoes while you find her somewhere to invest her money because she's a poor teacher. Okay. All right, El Teddy, I'm about to get off here so you can since Swipe Left's not gonna come on for a little while. So if you want to go live, you can go live and I'll be listening in. I'm getting ready to get off here. Thank you, El Teddy, for pushing your live back, baby. I know you normally go live on Saturday mornings. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody who came through the room. Lady T is T-shirts and designs. Exactly. I don't do that. I don't be making fun of no kids. Like I said, I laugh at kids because kids are funny as hell. If you want to hear some funny kid stories, I could talk about kids all day long, about the funny stuff that they do, but not to make fun of them. Oh, you might go later on this afternoon. Okay, because I know you got that good coffee you be sipping on in the morning. But I'm going to get off here, y'all. The first cookout start at noon, and I got to get there. But, I ain't trying to be there at noon. The food ain't ready. When they say something start at noon, the food ain't ready at noon. I mean, they probably just they might have a couple of hot dogs. But, ain't nothing ready at noon. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming to my live. Everybody who came through, thank you. You too, Jaded. Thank you, baby. Jaded, you don't live that far from me either. I'm going to have to find out where you live. Because I don't think girl, yes, CP time. Betty White, I never saw you answer my question. Were you asking about my t-shirt? Were you asking about my shirt? I saw you write something, but you didn't finish it. So I was just trying to see if you were asking me about my shirt. Child, the food ain't. Let me tell you something. I'm about to go by this grocery store and pick up some potato salad. Because, I don't cook. That's it. Me too, Eddie. Teddy, I'm about to go back into these bushes, boo. But please know I'm in the bushes. And like I said, that's why I didn't say nothing. Because I know the minute I said something, I was going to probably get blocked. So I didn't say nothing. But I'll be in the bushes, boo. And like I said, don't come for me if I didn't send for you and get my name right. I'm going to spell it one more time before I get out of here so she can write it down. You ready? Got pen and paper? You ready, Tracy? You ready? Okay, let me spell it one more time for you, baby. R E A L L 2 L Y capital B capital T capital V. Thank you for the super chat, Ebony, and I'm out.